You're watching Easy Way TV, powered by EasyWayNetwork.com.
We're live on Facebook and we're on Easy Way TV, guys. What's up? I'm Eric Zuley here at the Beyond The Secret movie premiere, and we're at the after party. And man, I'm with Doug. Doug was the MC of the day, and Doug you're a speaker, unbelievable speaker. But I mean, I feel like we really resonated, man. Like we really connected.
It was awesome. It was a good time today, wasn't it?
So tell my network. I want to introduce you to the Easy Way family.
Wow. Okay. So you want me to tell about myself?
Tell them about yourself,
okay,
about what you.
So here's the deal. Very easy story. My family didn't have a lot of money growing up. I was raised in what we call the poverty pattern. My mom and dad both worked really hard. My dad worked in construction. My mom babysat kids in the home. We didn't have hardly any money. And so when I was about 19, I ran into the book Think and Grow Rich. You guys have all heard of it. And to write that
I was one of the Think and Grow Rich speakers.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, okay. So, and great movie, by the way.
Well, Think and Grow Rich World Tour speakers.
There you go. Okay, so cool. So when I read that book, kind of what happened to me is I decided my life could change. So I went out and I started interviewing some of the world's top achievers. I got to 400 of the world's top achievers. But here's the interesting thing. I guess the way most people measure the results is in terms of finances. So for me as a 19-year-old, when I interviewed those 400 of the top achievers in my very first 6 months doing that, I made $1.6 million. Wow. About $9,000 a day. Yeah.
But how do you make the money? And give us some of the secret. We're at Beyond the Secret, so give us your secrets on how you actually, because people work hard and they do projects, but to make the money, it's just so hard to do that.
Well, here's the deal. It's not only just making the money, it's how do you make it, let's call it passively or leverage, so you're not trading your time, right? So let me first of all maybe just share something interesting for you. There's 5 areas where money is made. So the 5 that we'll go through, and obviously we'll go into detail later because we're going to talk about this, but it's business, real estate, investment, intellectual property, or your networks. Those are the 5 areas where money is really made. Now here's the thing that, I wish we had a flip chart, the thing that most people miss. What's the first question you need to ask when making money? Well, the first question is where's the transaction? Okay? You see, most people talk about, what's the marketing plan? Who's my demographic? What am I going to sell these people? All that kind of stuff. No. You need to know what the transaction is. So you're giving them something. They're going to give you money. What is the something that you're going to give them? And how can you make that valuable? Like, how can you solve a problem? Or like, really, why do people buy? People don't always buy to solve problems. So when we say, I'm solving a problem, that's not always the number one thing. Like, people buy what they want, not what they need. Mm-hmm. And people also buy often from a place of ego rather than a place of what they need. So in other words, when they feel that it's a want or they feel that it elevates their status or gets them the goals that they want or what have you, that's what's going to allow them to really start buying. Now let's just look at that transaction cycle. So I'm going to give him what he wants. He's going to give me the money. Now, what I think is really important is we look at now what are the little steps, the lines between. In other words, what has to happen for me to facilitate that transaction, to give them that thing, and then what has to happen for me to accept the money. So you've got all those little steps that are in between. Now here's where it gets interesting. Pay careful attention. Remember what I said earlier, that in order to make big money, we have to learn how to do it passively. So we're not trading time for money. So with each of those little lines in that transaction between what you do and what you receive, how can we now replace ourselves? That's the question. And it's with a system. And there's only 2 things that can either be a system. It's either you're going to delegate it or you got to automate it. Those are your only 2 options nowadays.
I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, and so here's the deal. Once you begin, let's take this backwards, business, real estate, investment, intellectual property, or networks, once you've identified one of those, and now you've also found the transaction, and you know the steps that are there, the question to become rich now is, who can you delegate and get to help you, or how can you automate this so it pays you even while you sleep? That's the essence of it.
Thank you for that.
Go get rich.
He's got a golden tie, and he just gave you some really good nuggets right there. So
absolutely.
We're going to be talking more. We got to feature you in our magazine, and you're definitely very good at what you do. And I have an idea for a show, and I can't really say it on air, but it has to do with hosts and digital NDA. That's what we need to do. But let's get back into the movie. So the Beyond the Secret. What'd you think?
I thought it was great. It was fun. It was a really good film, and it was good to be here. In fact, one of the things I love about being at this VIP premiere is reconnecting with so many friends and making new friends and relationships. It was just a really
I was surprised so many people from the movie and even friends of, a lot of big people were here. The only one that wasn't here was Bob Proctor.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, we've got Bob in one of our other films. Bob's a super guy.
Are you a filmmaker too?
I am, actually. We've got 3 of the top 10 personal development films. 3 of the top 10 are mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So 3 of the top 10 are mine. So you've got The Secret, What the Bleep, and then our movie, The Opus. Random House did 23 languages with it worldwide.
Oh, What the
that
Bleep was big.
Yeah, What the Bleep was big, and then The Opus almost caught up to it. But we had in that film Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen, Joe Vitale, Marcy Shimoff, Morris Goodman, Bob Doyle, and many others, Bill Bartman. Then my second movie, The Gratitude Experiment, came out. Gratitude Experiment right now is number 5 in the top 10. We had Bob Proctor, John Gray, who did Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, Kids Are From Hell. We had Marie Diamond was in that one with us, Mary Morrissey, and John DeMartini again. Our last one, The Treasure Map, is all about wealth and abundance. We had John DeMartini, Laurel Langmeyer, Raymond Aaron, Marshall Silver, Randy Gage, a lot of the big names, Stefan Arnio as well, who you might know. And the newest one coming out is How Thoughts Become Things. And we've got Bob Proctor, John Ossoff, John DeMartini, Marie Diamond in that one, Joe Vitale, and a handful of others that are in that
Eric
one,
Zuley.
Maybe we
This
need
awesome
an Eric
guy
Zuley.
from social
Tell you what,
media.
put your votes down, and we get enough votes for this guy, we'll put him in a movie.
Oh man, I gotta get the
Awesome.
votes.
Gotta get
I like it. He's making me work for it, but let's go. Well, I'll accept your
Not
challenge.
like American Idol, he's gonna get the votes, right? He'll get the votes. Yeah.
But, so this is an amazing project. Where do you think it's going to go? What do you think is going to happen with this movie 2 years from now?
Good question. Yeah, it's a good question. I think, it's really difficult to predict because there's a lot of great content that's coming out in the marketplace. There's a lot of really great teachers that are out there too. And so I really wish the best for them. I hope it goes really, really well. But part of that will be up to you, right? So if you like these kinds of films, I'm going to encourage you to support them because that's what allows people like Don Boyer and his wife to make these movies, and even myself. If you people are watching them, we'll keep making them.
There
If they stop watching them,
It's all about the audience. It's all about where the eyeballs are going.
absolutely is.
And it's all about the companies that want to attach to those eyeballs. Those three
Correct.
simple things.
Yeah, definitely true.
So there's a lot more questions I want to ask, but I know you got to get back and you got to do your thing. What is your one tip of success for our audience to be more like you?
Well, I don't know that they necessarily need to be more like.
You're making millions of dollars, so they want to be like.
But I'm going to say even that's not the ideal.
That's not what it's all
Yeah.
about, but still.
No. I'm going to say, really, you've got to find your own mission. You've got to find your own authenticity. You've got to find who you want to be. But I think like the course, the training course that I teach is called Personal Power and Mastery. So let me just share maybe where that is going to come into your life. Okay, so here we go. Personal. You need to make your success personal, not just in the sense that you're going to take accountability for your life, like no one else can do your push-ups for you, you got to do them, but you've also got to take it personal in the fact of what do you really want, so that when you climb the ladder of success, it's not leaning against the wrong wall. That's number one. What is it you really want? What's going to really make you happy, not just temporarily happy, but give you joy and even legacy beyond you. Now the next word in that is power. So you've got to recognize that you have power to make a change. And I think this is a big thing. A lot of people, they think that they're stuck in the rut and what they are, and they blame external circumstances, or they say when the economy gets better, I'll do better, or when I get a different opportunity, I'll get better, or a different job. That's not true. You've got power within you right now, and the number one power you have is choice. So you get to make a choice. Now that last word is also important, mastery, personal power and mastery, right? Now mastery we often think is a specific level of success that you achieve. I'm here to tell you that it's not. Now I do mixed martial arts and BJJ, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And the one thing that I've learned is as I've trained and as I'm competing.
I'm a break dancer, so I'm like, yeah.
You get it. So here's the deal. As I've trained and competed and been in circumstances where there's been some very high level trained martial arts, the thing that I find is that those guys recognize they don't call themselves masters, they realize that there's still so much to learn. So here's my definition of mastery: persistence, okay? So again, we've got these things. You're gonna take it personal, you're gonna make it personal, you're gonna do what pleases you personally, with responsibility, of course. You're not gonna go out there and hurt anybody or damage things, but you're gonna be true to your authentic, real self. You're going to recognize your power to do that, and then mastery, you're going to become persistent, and you're gonna keep going, no matter what the cost. And that's what is gonna take you to the higher levels of success.
I love it, man. So how do they follow you?
Just go to Douglas Vermeeren on Instagram. In fact, if you type in Douglas V-E-R, I'm the first one that comes up. So Douglas V-E-R, you'll get me.
There you go.
We got lots of free tools that are there. Join us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and the other social media. Tons of free tools. We got YouTube channels as well. By the way, remember I say the thing that I'm known for is interviewing the top achievers. So head over to YouTube and you'll see some of those interviews. Just some amazing top people that you know and you know their brands. Now hear what they've got to say about growing a business.
I love it. Well, there it is, guys. So Doug is about to do it the easy way, and don't you agree? There's a lot of big similarity here. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm like watching a mirror talk. It's crazy, but
Nice.
a lot of energy, you know, a lot of synergy,
Cool.
and I look forward to making it happen. Guys, Doug, Easy Way TV. Go ahead and look at that camera up there. Hold the microphone and say, "I am Doug Vernon, and I'm doing it the easy way."
I am Doug Vermeeren, and I'm doing it the easy way.
Awards Golden Gala.
Cool.
Are we on? Okay, I want to invite Doug to our Easy Way Awards Golden Gala, which we have Frank Shankwitz, Sharon Lecter, John Shin, all these amazing people as legends.
Cool.
And we're getting ready to do it at the Newport Beach Marriott Resort in September.
Wonderful.
As well as want to invite you to the Best You Expo, where we're going to be screening the movie.
Wonderful.
Which you know.
Yeah.
Now, you know Bernardo, too.
I do, and you know, he's a great guy. I actually have spoken at the Best You in London, and we had a really awesome experience. And so, shout out to Bernardo. I think he's amazing, and I wish him the best with his expansion into new territories. And you guys got to come, Best You. There's so many amazing speakers and opportunities there that will open up the possibilities for you. And the cool thing that I love about the Best You is it's not just an event where it's a seminar. You actually have a trade show element there, and so many opportunities to connect and network with like-minded people. So it's a strong event. Be there.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Welcome to Easy Way family.
Thank you.
We're going to make some things happen, guys. I'm Eric Zuley with Doug. Stay tuned for the next interview.
This EasyWay.tv episode is brought to you by IHP Global. Become a better, stronger you. Be sure to visit ihpglobalinc.com. Thanks for watching EasyWay TV. Watch the full interviews and episodes at youtube.com/EasyWayTV, where you can network yourself to success. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and tell your friends. If you're on Facebook, we encourage you to check out the Easy Way Fam Club Facebook group. And don't forget to like our Easy Way TV Facebook page. Thank you for watching EasyWay.tv, powered by Easy Way Network. Watch the full episodes on Roku and youtube.com/EasyWayTV. Text EasyWay TV to the number 55678 for text notification updates. Start your digital channel or show today. Contact 424-209-9290 or email easywaynetwork@gmail.com.